Today, I'm going to talk to you about what you can expect from going to your first Pilates class. If this is your first time ever trying Pilates, I highly recommend seeking out a qualified, experienced, certified instructor for a couple private sessions before you're ready for a group class. Especially if you have injuries, it's really important to learn what modifications work for you so that when you do go into a group class, you'll know how to modify for your body. Sometimes you can go to a group class where maybe the teacher doesn't have as much experience and won't know how to modify for you, or sometimes the group classes are rather large. Group classes can be super fun. I personally love teaching them and even taking them, but it's also really important that you're safe and that you don't get injured. So first thing is highly recommend seeking out a private Pilates instructor to take some private classes. Once you've gone to a few private classes and you know the fundamentals of Pilates and also know how to modify for your body, then you can look into group instruction. There are different kinds of Pilates that you can take. There's contemporary, there's more classical Pilates, and then there's other kinds of fitness that categorize themselves as Pilates, but they're not Pilates, they are Legree. That is also a great kind of workout, but is not Pilates. So it's hard to go take a class like that and then go over and try to take a Pilates class thinking that you've taken Pilates before, because it's completely different and not the same at all. When you go to a Pilates class, make sure to wear comfortable clothing, leggings, a sports bra, and also it's really important to have grip socks. Grip socks are going to make sure that you are stable and don't slip on the equipment. There are different kinds of apparatus that you'll be seeing. So there's a ladder barrel, which is great for doing all things for spinal mobility, but the best thing about it is you get really deep stretching. The ladder barrel is an amazing apparatus to do extensions, do side overs, get deep flexibility work, and it's one of my favorite ways to cool down after a session. Then we have the Cadillac. That's what I'm sitting on right now. The Cadillac is an amazing piece of equipment that you can do all kinds of advanced acrobatic stuff eventually on, but it's also great for PT work. So we can do a lot of leg springs, upper body springs, work mobility. You can hang from the risers. There's all kinds of amazing exercises that you can do on the Cadillac, and it's definitely something to look forward to. There are not many group classes that offer Cadillac classes, although there are a few. Then we have the Reformer. That's what most group classes are held on, is a Pilates Reformer. You have to be careful that you go to a class that is going to cater to you. So even when you have done your private sessions, it's important to go to a class that's leveled based upon your ability. So there's jump board classes, there are advanced classes, beginner classes, intro classes, and you definitely want to pick one that's going to best fit your body and your needs. The Reformer is an amazing apparatus that you do deep stretching on, strengthening on, flexibility work, and really Pilates is meant for everyone. I have clients that are 9 years old all the way up to 90 years old. So what's amazing with it is you can really modify and do this for the rest of your life. For my younger and older clients, I really only suggest them take privates, and most of them do. They don't even try to go to a group class. Group classes are great when you're on a little bit of a financial restriction, as Pilates can get very expensive. So it's awesome that this community is growing and that there's availability for people to go to group classes all over. If you have a Pilates Reformer at home and you want to move at home with me, check out my rest of my videos, because I have 120 Pilates videos here on YouTube that you can follow along with based upon your skills, your needs, and what you want. And if you have any requests for certain videos, please let me know and I'll go ahead and make those for you. Mat Pilates is an amazing way to start, and it's definitely great to develop the skills that you need, the core strength that we need, the flexibility. So I highly recommend start doing Pilates at home on the mat before you go to a Reformer class, so you can understand the fundamentals of breath, centering, alignment, movement, control, and balance. So those are the main fundamentals of Pilates. It's breathing with each movement. It's aligning our joints and it's feeling good. Pilates is the most feel-good exercise that you can do, whether you're an athlete or a grandma and you want to feel good, you want to realign your joints, this is for you. It is the best form of exercise ever. I got into it because I was rehabilitating an ankle sprain from a snowboard injury, and I started taking private classes, and I absolutely fell in love with it and was trying to figure out how I could afford to do Pilates every day the rest of my life. And about a year later, I enrolled in Pilates school through Balanced Body, and I've now been teaching full-time for the last 14 years. I hope that this helped and was informative for you. So if you're thinking about going to your next Pilates class, I highly recommend trying it out, trying some of my YouTube videos, and let me know what you think. Have a beautiful day.